So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, please accept my humble obeisances. So, today is a very special day for ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya reading marathon because today's class is going to be taken by our beloved His Grace Prashant Mukund Prabhuji. So, we will start the class and session by a small introduction of Prabhuji because Prabhuji has done lots of sevas in the ISKCON. I have personally seen Prabhuji in ISKCON Dwarka, and devotees are so much inspired of him. So I'll just give a small introduction due to lacking of time. So is this Prashant Mohan Prabhu is an international spiritual guide, senior counselor at ISKCON, YouTuber, spiritual icon of Asia, and a brilliant Bhagavad Katha speaker. I think everyone heard Prabhuji in ISKCON Dwarka channel and many other channels. Prabhuji is a disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Prabhuji is very, very qualified in both material and spiritual education. It is clearly reflected in his presenting of Vedic wisdom. We see Prabhuji's examples, Prabhuji's sloka recitation, and everything, which is so much wonderful. He has worked as a vice president of Annamrita, ISKCON Food Relief Foundation, and is a regular teaching faculty at ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya, India and North Atlanta. He is awarded two times with Spiritual Icon of Asia as a guest speaker and also as a Best Spiritual Icon of UAE. He is a very famous speaker and can be seen on our YouTube channel, news channels, and other social sites also. So he is very, very, very famous. And Prabhuji has dedicated his life for teaching the glories of teachings of Sri Bhagavatam, and for the mission of Srila Prabhupada, he has sacrificed his life and has done various Srimad Bhagavatam Sapta in different parts of India. I have personally attended many Bhagavad Sapta of Prabhuji, which is very, very inspiring for me. And Prabhuji is associated with ISKCON and serving movement since many, many years. He has done various seminars on life management, stress management, time management in corporate, schools, societies management, and colleges, and whatnot. Whatnot. I just can't speak in a 1 minute of introduction, but there are lots of things to say about Prabhuji because he has done immense service for Srila Prabhupada's mission. Today, we are very fortunate to get the divine association of such an exalted devotee who is very dear to Srila Prabhupada, who has done lots of services Srila Prabhupada and is still doing continuously at this age also. So let's hear Nectarian Krishna Katha from Prabhuji and dive into the ocean of bliss. So Prabhuji, please you can start
Hare
now.
Krishna. Thank you, Rupan Prabhu, for the introduction. Though I am not so great, but you have mentioned it. I will try to serve Srila Prabhupada till my breath stays in this body. And today I have given a service from ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. So it's a great service. It's a great honor among the such an exalted Vaishnavas in the community of such an sweet devotees to speak Srimad Bhagavatam in the early morning hours. So it's a pleasure mine. So I'm thankful to all the devotees for associating with today's class. So we're going to start by chanting the Mangala Charan, and then we can have, after half an hour, we can have some question and answers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Ram Ram Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swami Miti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarine. Hare Krishna. So welcome all of you in today's ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya, the Srimad Bhagavatam reading challenge. So really it's a challenge to read Srimad Bhagavatam every day, and it's very difficult till the time you did not develop a taste for reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Once you develop a taste for reading Srimad Bhagavatam, nobody can snatch the book Srimad Bhagavatam, the Granth Srimad Bhagavatam, the Swayam Krishna Srimad Bhagavatam from your hands in front of you. So we see that our acharyas like Srila Jiva Goswami, he used to always lie down while keeping Srimad Bhagavatam on his chest. So Srimad Bhagavatam should be respected like we respect Shri Krishna, Shri Bhagavan. Similarly, we have to respect Srimad Bhagavatam. Wherever I go, I always emphasize devotees on reading Srimad Bhagavatam, and especially the translation done by Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada has given a very special this book Srimad Bhagavatam to all of us. Srila Prabhupada has done a lot of laborious work to bring this translation in English, Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Prabhupada has taken the examples, anecdotes, and stories from different Puranas, Upanishads, and different commentaries of different acharyas. When I read Srimad Bhagavatam of ISKCON, and when I read Srimad Bhagavatam given by other sampradaya, other commentary of different acharyas, I found the sweetest Srimad Bhagavatam is given by ISKCON's Srila Prabhupada. It's the sweetest Srimad Bhagavatam. And very easy to understand, very easy to apply, very nectarian Srila Prabhupada has given, because Srila Prabhupada used to say that I am not writing Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna speaking, sitting in front of me, and I am just translating it as it is. And that's why when this Prabhupada's Srimad Bhagavatam used to print and come, then Prabhupada used to read himself. Let's check what Krishna has spoken at that time, because I was busy in translating work, so I could not emphasize what Krishna was speaking. So that was the words given by Srila Prabhupada, that this work of Srimad Bhagavatam in ISKCON is not done by only Prabhupada, it's done by Krishna himself. Like we see in Srimad Bhagavatam, there are so many translations, so many conversations, so many samvads done. Samvad, there are two words called samvad and vivad. Samvad means when the two people are discussing on the same point with different opinions. That is called samvad. Because opinion can be different, but the topic is same. Both of them want to reach on the same target to achieve Krishna. So opinion can be different. So that is called samvad. But vivad means both of them have a different opinions, and both of them have their own likings, and both of them have different targets to achieve. So that's called vivad. And we formally see in our political people, their vivads every day coming on the news channel, vivad is coming. But in Srimad Bhagavatam, samvad is given. Samvad, there are various samvads. The first prominent samvad is of Parikshit and Sukadeva Muni. And then comes samvad of Sukadeva Goswami and Shaunak Rishi. And today we are going to discuss on the samvad of Maitre Muni and Vidur Maharaj. There is a samvad of Narad Muni and Yudhishthir Maharaj. There is a samvad of Narad Muni and other devotees like Prachin Bahishit. There is a samvad of Nimi Maharaj and Navyogendras. So this Srimad Bhagavatam is compiled of different samvad, different conversations, different discussions on the topic of spirituality from different angles, from different point of views. So Srimad Bhagavatam is like an ocean. The kind of person dives down can achieve different kind of jewels, pearls, stones, pebbles, from this Srimad Bhagavatam. Like Srimad Bhagavatam can also be divided into three type of modes of nature. There are different examples given in Srimad Bhagavatam. If we talk about the mode of ignorance, then the example of Daksha Prajapati comes. If we talk about the mode of passion, the example of Dhruva Maharaj comes. And if we talk about the mode of goodness, the example of Prahlad Maharaj comes. So different examples of different modes of devotees also explain. Somebody is a lusty, will dive into the Ras Leela and achieve only the lusty desires. If somebody wants the true love of Krishna, also dives into the Ras Leela and hears and can transform completely from lust to the love of Krishna. So Srimad Bhagavatam is like an ocean. The much you dive down, you achieve the pearls. If you stay on the shores of ocean, you can achieve only the pebbles, stones, conch shells, but you can't achieve the pearls. So special diamonds, the special pearls, the special stones available in the deep of ocean. Similarly, we have to dive down, go deep and deep as much we can in this life. Read 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. So because it's a reading challenge, I want to give some tips in the starting of Srimad Bhagavatam session. Then how did I read Srimad Bhagavatam? When I joined ISKCON, I was also a person working in the corporate sector, was not having a time. So I started reading on this internet. I started reading. So I read Srimad Bhagavatam, translations only without the purports, once while going to office, coming back from office, on the go, I read. Later on, when I understood the importance of Srimad Bhagavatam, then I started reading by purchasing a book Bhagavatam, and I started reading it. So while I started reading, I read complete Srimad Bhagavatam without skipping any page. So never skip any page of Srimad Bhagavatam. Like we like this. I heard this lecture from some devotee, the Maharaj, some Prabhuji, and start jumping into that kind of a text. No, hearing is a different aspect and reading is a different aspect. Read it regularly without skipping a single page, single verse. Keep on reading it. Once you complete Srimad Bhagavatam in 2 years or 2.5 years, then again, what I did, I again went into Srimad Bhagavatam. I took out different questions from different verses. Like this verse gives what kind of answer to my question. And I write down the questions. Okay, this question has been answered from shlok number this to shlok number this, shlok number this to shlok number this. Then 4th time when I read Srimad Bhagavatam, then I find out what kind of instructions given by Srila Prabhupada to each and every devotee of ISKCON in his translation works, in its purports. So the most important part of Srimad Bhagavatam is the purports of Srila Prabhupada. When you go, you will feel like Srila Prabhupada standing in front of us and guiding us on Srimad Bhagavatam. So this whole life is a preparation for the final examination, which is called as death. So before the death arrives, we should go into Bhagavatam n number of times. So if you don't have time, you just make a vow that at least 4 shlokas a day I will read every day. If you have a lot of time, make a vow that I will read a chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam every day. If you can't read the purports in the starting, at least read the translation parts of Srimad Bhagavatam. And then finally, when you know the whole story of Srimad Bhagavatam, then you can dive down into the purports of Srimad Bhagavatam, and you will relish. There is no other sweetest book than Srimad Bhagavatam. So today we are going to discuss about Vidur and Maitri Muni Samvad. Vidur is a representative of personification of Dharma, because Vidur got birth by the curse of Muni to Yamaraj. So the Yamaraj, Dharmaraj, came in the form of Vidura Maharaj in the home of Pandavas, Kuru dynasty, from the maid servant's womb given by Srila Vedavyas. So Vidur is a son of Vyasadeva only, birth from the womb of a maid servant. And whole life he supported Kurus. And when find Vidur Maharaj that Kaurav Vansh, the Kurus, the Dhritarashtra and the Duryodhan all are going on to the path against the Dharma, he left the home. He left the kingdom. So this shows that Dharma stays, then people are on the line of good deeds in their lives. The moment Dharma leaves us, the people become non-religious, irreligious, and violent. And now we can see in our today's era, Dharma is declining day by day. And that is why there's so much of nuisance is created in around the world. It's a mercy of Lord that Lord is appeared in the form of Lord Ram again in this era. It's a blessing on all of us. But how long it will stay in our heart? Till the time we're not going to read Srimad Bhagavatam and the books called Ramayana, the announcements, the appearance of Lord Ram will not sustain for longer number of time. So we have to receive Lord Ram in his Vigraha form, deity form, as well as in our heart by reading Ramayana, the pastimes of Srila Ramchandra Bhagavan. So Vidura left the non-religious people, irreligious people, and he left for the Tirthatan. He went for Tirthayatra to different places. Similarly, we see Vibhishan is also Dharma. Vibhishan also left Ravana when he found that Ravana is not going to surrender to Lord Ram. And we see Vidur also left when Dhritarashtra was going against Pandavas, against Krishna. Whole life Vidur served Kuru Vansh. But the moment they found that they are going to have a battle of Kurukshetra, he was surprised that brothers are going to fight with each other. And most important, against Krishna, Vidur can't accept it. Vidur left for Tirthayatra. It's an intelligent work to leave that place where people are talking rubbish, material things. We can leave that place. We have to be with the devotees. Matchitaha matsagat pranam bodhayantam parasparam. My devotees should talk about me. Krishna wanted in Bhagavad Gita. My devotees should talk about me. Every day. Kathyattascha mam nityam ramanticha tushyanticha ramanticha. I get satisfied when my devotees talk about me. Matchitaha matgat pranam bodhayantam parasparam. When you meet devotees, be in the association of devotees where they talk about Krishna consciousness. Where there is a prajalpa is going on, the mundane world, mundane things are people are talking, should leave that place. If you're in a corporate world, then minimize your association with the people, those who are around. Talk only regarding your work and leave that place. Do not talk much, do not indulge much into the world people, those who are intoxicated with the ego. The people, those are intoxicated with the material things, material egos. Janma Aishwarya Shruta Shribi Edeman Mat Puman. Kunti Maharani says that people in this entire world, they are in ego because of Janma, highly qualified, highly born in a Brahmin Kula. Janma Aishwarya because of the richness, opulence. Janma Aishwarya Shruti because of their studies, their degrees. Shribhi because of their beauty. They do not surrender to God. Janma Aishwarya Shruta Shribi Edeman Madpuman. They are in ego. They will not surrender to Krishna. So leave that place. Leave those people. Jake Priyana Ram Videhi Tajyo Tyahe Param Snehi. Tulsidas says, if people, those who are not surrendered to Lord Ram, Sita, Radha Krishna, leave that place. Param Snehi. Even they are very, very, very close to your heart. Very close relationship. Leave. Example, Vibhishan left Ravana, brother. Vidur left, brother Dhritarashtra. Dhruv left the parents. Prahlad left the father. Bali Maharaj left the guru, Shukracharya. Jaake priyana Rama videhi. Tajiyo tahe param snehi. Even they are very close to your relationships. Leave those people, those not surrendered to Lord Rama, Lord Krishna. So Vidura left. And when Vidur came back after some time, the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the battle was completed, and Vidur was roaming around and came to Vrindavan, a place called Gyan Gudhadi in Vrindavan, nearby the river Yamuna, and he found Udhavji Maharaj, the close associate of, close brother of Lord Krishna. Uddhav is non-different from Krishna in appearance. And Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavatam that Uddhav is very, very dear to me among all the devotees, and that is why I have given the last instructions of this Leela, Nitya Leela, to Uddhav only in the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is known as Uddhav Gita. I have given the most confidential discussion to Uddhav. He is very dear to me, and that is why only Uddhav, it is into Mataji, the question you asked, which verse? This verse is in Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 4. Verse I will tell you. So, because it's a reading challenge, so you have to read also some things. So, I will tell you in the last. So, Srila Vidhur Maharaj was roaming around and reached to the place called Vrindavan, Yamuna, Jnana Gudri, and met Uddhavji Maharaj. And the Vidur asked, how is Krishna? Because Uddhavji was in Vrindavan, Mathura with Krishna. Uddhavji went to Vrindavan to satisfy the gopis about the instructions given by Krishna. And he came back after a few months back to Krishna, and he become full of mellows of Krishna Prem by seeing the gopis surrender to Krishna. Hence knowledge, Uddhav's knowledge become refined with the love of Krishna. And from Mathura they shifted to Dwarikapuri, and there was Uddhav in Dwarka also. So Uddhav told Vidhur, Krishna is no more. He left this material world. He has gone back to his Nitya Leela, into his Nitya Dham. He is no more in this material world. And there were tears in the eyes of Uddhava. Listening this, Vidura fell down. Oh, I can't tolerate the separation of Krishna from me. And then Uddhav said, Vidura, while Krishna was going back to his Nitya Leela Dham, he was talking about you. Vidura said, about me? About me? How can you talk about me? I'm such a fallen soul. Uddhav said, you are not fallen. You are an exalted devotee. Krishna told that among all the devotees, I loved Vidura so much. And there were tears in the eyes of Krishna when he was explaining about you, Vidura. Vidura said, really? Yes. He said, I have tasted so much of Chappan Bhog in Dwarka. I have tasted so much of food in different places, but the kind of food offered by Vidur and his wife, I still remember the taste. I still remember the smell. My fingers love to have the food again. What kind of food Vidur has given? Simple leaves, banana leaves. So simple banana leaves given by the Vidurani, the wife of Vidur Maharaj. But what is there? Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya priyachati. Bhaktya means a devotee. Tad aham bhaktya uparitam ashnami priyat atmana. The people, those who really want to please Krishna by all the actions, day and night, Krishna accepts the food. We think just by our mantras, Krishna will accept food. No. We put the thali in front of Krishna, but Krishna do not accept it. Krishna do not accept. How Krishna accepts? Prayat Atmanaha, the devotees, those who are trying to please me. When we are in work profile, housewives or the people, those who are going for work, they are so fast in offering for bhoga to Krishna that they're ringing the bell and the mind is going, how long I have to keep it in front of Krishna? Husband is shouting, children are shouting, Mama, we are hungry, please bring food. Guests are there, devotees are there. So what should we do? The moment Krishna washes hand and comes to eat, the plate is no more in front of Krishna. It's gone. We need to sit in front of Krishna thinking Krishna is eating. If you need anything, please let me know. You can keep the curtain, but and sit inside that place for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. You know? The different devotee stories. The time is short, so I am not elaborating. Otherwise, when I give Bhagavad Saptahs, I explain it elaborately, the things. We can't discuss in 30 minutes everything. Various examples of devotees, those who sit in front of Krishna. Namadev Maharaj, Dhanna Jat. There are so many devotees. Those who see Krishna eating food and they are offering food from their hands, Lord. So that kind of devotion we need. And that Vidura has that devotion. And that's the Krishna, before completing the pastimes in this material world, talked about Vidura. And to whom? Uddhav said to Maitre Muni. He has given your instructions to Maitre Muni. You go to Haridwar and discuss about the instructions given for you to Maitre Muni. And then Vidura said, really, I need to rush. And from Vrindavan, Vidur Maharaj rushed to Haridwar. And on the ghat of the Ganges, from Yamuna to Ganga, from Vrindavan to Haridwar, there is an ashram called Maitreya Ashram. So Vidura reached to the Maitre Muni's ashram and Vidura asked different questions to Maitre Muni. Maitre Muni said, yes, really, I know. Krishna gave so many instructions for you. Uddhav was also there. Maitre Muni was also there. The instructions were heard by Uddhav also. Uddhav could also detail the same instructions. But this is called loyalty of devotion. If some instructions to given specifically for someone, you can't become the guru of that person. The instructions should be received from the guru only, from the authority only. Sometimes devotees ask, if we find some devotees doing some mischievous activity or going wrong way, Prabhuji, should we detail that devotee on that spot? Should we tell that you are going wrong? Should we preach or teach? No, we should not. We should go to the authority, inform, and send request, authority of that person. You please give instruction in your way. Maybe you are wrong. Authority knows. So Uddhav, being the representative of Krishna, did not detail the instructions given by Krishna for Vidura. He said, you go to Maitre Muni. There are some instructions. So we can also ask some devotee, there's something going wrong, but your leader or your authority or your teacher, your guru will tell you. We should not interfere and become the guru of that person. So then Maitre Muni and Vidura meet each other in the ashram. Vidura said, since you know inconceivable matters, there are so many matters, please tell me, O Brahma, why did this Brahma created this material world? I am not able to understand how did this material world came into existence. Why these so many pains come in my life? Why I born into the family of the Kuru dynasty from a maid servant? There's so much of pain we have gone through. So much of pain Pandavas are going through. Why Brahma created? Who asked Brahma to create this creation? Many questions he fired on Maitre Muni. So Maitre Muni said, in the 3rd canto, chapter 20, this conversation is going on. When the equilibrium of the combination of the three modes of the nature was agitated by the unseen activities of the living entities, by Mahavishnu. There is a sagar called Karana Sagar. Above that Karanadakshay Sagar, there is a world called Aprakat Jagat, which is unseen. And this material world is called as Prakat Jagat, which we see, Prakat Jagat. In this material, the 14 planetary system, different universes, multiple universes, all come below that Karan Sagar. And this is 1/4 of the complete creation. Means the spiritual world is 3/4 and the material world is 1/4. And in this 1/4, there is multiple universes flowing. And in one universe, like Milky Way galaxy, there's 14 planetary systems. 14 planetary systems. We are on the Bhuloka. Then above is Bhulok. Then comes Bhuvarlok, which is called Pitralok. Bhulok, Bhuvarlok. You chant mantra Gayatri, no? Om, Bhur, Bhuva, Swa. These are the three words. Bhu means Bhuloka. Bhuvar means the loka above the Bhuloka is Pitraloka. Swa, yani Swargaloka. And above Swargaloka, Janlok, Taplok, Satyalok, Brahmalok. And below that, Tal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Patal. This 14 planetary system. This complete planetary system. It is in the one universe, the one egg-shaped universe, which is called as Garbhodak Sagar. And in this Garbhodak Sagar, Garbhodakshay Vishnu resides, lies down into the ocean, Garbha Sagar. That is Karan Sagar, Karanadakshay Vishnu. In this material world, this Vishnu is called as Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Garbha Sagar. And in this Garbhodakshay Vishnu, from the navel of Garbhodakshay Vishnu appears a lotus flower. And on this lotus, from the navel of Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Brahma is sitting. And when Brahma appeared, he was surprised that from who gave me the birth? Who is my father? Who is my mother? Sometimes in material world, people don't believe on these stories and they say this is myth. It's a mythology. How can a father deliver a son, Brahma, without the mother? So, but Vishnu says, Bhagavan Krishna says in Gita, Mata Pita Dhata Pitam Oham. I am Ma, I am mother. Pita, I am father. I am your Daima, the nursing mother. I am your Pitama, I am your grandfather, great grandfather. And Krishna says, Aham Bij Pada Pita. I am the seed giving father of all the entire creation. Sarva Yoneshu Kantve Kunti Putra. All the yonis, from lizard to Brahma, from ant to anybody, Manu, this all is created by me. Aham Bij Pada Pitaha. I am the seed giving father. And still people don't believe. Because they can't understand the knowledge of scriptures, Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is how Brahma started, and various years of tapasya. And after tapasya, he came to know, okay, he is born from the navel of Garbhodakshay Vishnu. So this all knowledge was given by Maitre Muni to Vidur Maharaj. From the navel of the personality of Godhead, Garbhodakshay Vishnu sprouted a lotus flower and effulgent like 1,000 blazing suns. And this lotus flower is the reservoir of all conditioned souls. We devotees of the material world people, all 84 lakh species called as conditioned soul. Why we are called as conditioned souls? Conditioned souls means in every condition, we think that we are happy. In every condition, we think we are happy. If you see a pig lying down in a mud, and if you say, I can liberate you by chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, pig will say, no, I'm happy with the female pig, and I can deliver many babies, and I can enjoy in the mud, but I don't want to go out of it. Why? Because of conditioned souls thinks in every condition, I am very happy. And that is why in this material world, people claim, Siddhoham Balavan Sukhi. I am Siddha, I am Balavan, I am powerful, I am Sukhi. Srimad Bhagavatam says, Dukhe chu sukhe maninaha. The devotees say, the people says, Dukh is Sukha. Wife is shouting, husband is shouting, children are shouting, material world people are shouting, in-laws are shouting, family people are shouting, everybody is shouting, boss is shouting, employees is shouting, so much of discussions are going on around the world. You open a news channel, so many people are shouting, and now I am shouting. So everywhere you will find people are shouting. Nowhere is there a peace. In this such a dukhalayam, Krishna stamped in Bhagavad Gita 8 chapter 15 verse, Dukhalayam, this world is known as Dukhalayam, the place of miseries, and still people say, good morning, how are you? I'm happy. How about you? How can you be happy in this Dukhalayam? You are faking with yourself. It's a fake world. It's a plastic smile world. You go to airport, you sit down in a airplane, the air hostess in such in miseries, traveling 9 hours, 10 hours a day, going to different places, not able to eat food, rush up, change dress, this and all, and they're having a plastic smile. Thank you, sir, for a nice flight. Once I was traveling to Dubai, my flight was 13 hours delay. And that was not on airport. Staying in the plane, 13 hours delay because of some technical issues. 13 hours delay sitting in a plane. Just imagine the kind of people in that plane. And after 13 hours, when the plane flies, all were shouting, hey, very happy. Dukhe cha sukhe manina. In all the miseries, they think we are very happy. Going to Dubai, we're enjoying. Dukhe cha sukhe manina. The son is not listening. Father is crying, sitting outside the home. And devotees were going through and they said, oh Prabhu, why are you crying? My son kicked me out from the home. Oh, really? So sad. Come with us, chant Hare Krishna and be with us. We need some servants as a devotee. Why should I come with you? He said, why should I come with you? I'm very happy at my home. You just told your son kicked you out from your home. Then what? The pleasure is that I could beget a son. I had a son. That is why he could kick me. So that the conditioned soul is becoming happy that I could deliver a son. I had son. Aham putro. I had son. And that was the conditioned soul. Dhritarashtra. Aham putro. My son Duryodhan should be the king. Aham mameti. Me and mine. Attachments in this world. So there is this very beautiful verse told by Maitre Muni to Vidur Maharaj. We all should know. It's a long discussion how this all happened as in story. This verse is Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, chapter 20, verse number 18. Sasarja chayaya avidyam panch parvanam agrataha Tamistram and tamistram tamo moha mahatamaha. What Brahmaji created? When Brahma created this material creation, he created 3 modes of material nature. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. And from that ignorance, he created, first of all, Brahma created from his shadow of the coverings of ignorance conditioned souls. Means we all were born from the mode of ignorance. Janmana jayate shudro. From the very beginning of our birth, we are conditioned soul born from the Brahma's ignorance, mode of ignorance. And the kind of ignorance is 5 in number. 5 type of conditioned souls we find. 5 type of people all around. You will find in your office, in your family members. You go out, you will find 5 type of people told by Maitre Muni to Vidur Maharaj. 5 kind of people. Tamisraha, Andhatamisraha, Tamasaha, Moha, Mahamoha. These kind of 5 people. First is Tamisraha. So who are Tamisraha? Srila Prabhupada mentioned the living entity being the eternally part and parcel of Krishna. When forgets this constitutional position. Everybody knows the constitution of the country, but nobody knows the constitution position as the eternal servant of Krishna. Jivere Sarup Hoy Krishnera Nitya Das. When he forgets the conditioned soul, forgets and starts enjoying in this material world, that fellow, that conditioned soul is marked as known as Tamisra soul, Samisra Jeev. So many people around you can find. They're enjoying in the material world, watching movies, going for outing, planning for trips, booking airplanes, booking travel, tour and travel. There are so many companies. So this conditioned soul is called as Tamisra conditioned soul. And in the field of spiritual realization also, it's very difficult to overcome. Srila Prabhupada said it's very difficult to overcome this mentality of Tamisra, enjoying into the material world. It's very difficult. So this is lower grade mentality, Tamisra. And then comes the second, Andha Tamisra. Andha Tamisra is the atheist people, atheism. Generally, they think that body is the self and that is the everything. And the everything ends with the person's death. Therefore, they want to enjoy this material world as much as they can. They do not want to understand anything about soul. They said there's nothing called soul. Whatever good, whatever bad we do, we just enjoy here and we go. There is no reincarnation. And these people are called as Andha Tamisra. Tamisra, Andha Tamisra. Then comes, after Andha Tamisra comes Tamas. Tamas. So this Tamas is the soul does not know anything about the spirit soul, Atma. And this material world is generally called Tamas because 99% of the living entities are ignorant of their identity. People from the very beginning of their school ages, teacher teaches him your introduction. And when we go for an interview for a school, college, or office, everybody asks, please introduce briefly about yourself. And today also, Prabhuji was giving my introduction. And this is Tamas, because I also think I am this Prashant Mukundas. I've done this degrees. I've done this. But actually, who am I? Nobody knows. Even people knows when they come to spiritual field, they can't realize. So when you can't realize, you are Tamas, because we are spiritual soul residing in a material body. Some people think that, oh, I am this material body. There's something called soul, spiritual soul, which goes out when I die. No, it's a wrong understanding. I am a spiritual soul residing in a house called material body. I am a spiritual soul. So this kind of understanding we have to achieve. This is Tamas Sthiti, Tamasa. And then comes Moha. The connections of the family members connected to this body. People are so much engrossed. My son, my wife, my motherland, my wealth, and they go for heavy work. They come back. They have their sex lives. They produce children and teach them the same thing. Go, marry, enjoy, produce children, produce wealth, nothing else. This is called as moha, so much attached. And these kind of moha, attached souls have to come back again and again into this material world in the form of insects, reptiles, lizards in the home are none other than our pitras, those who are attached to their family members, come and stays with their family people on the walls in the form of cockroaches, in the form of ants. They want to stay with their family members. So much of attachment, moha. And then comes mahamoha. Mahamoha is nationality. People work for nation. People work for societies, social work. They think I am doing something They don't know they are not doing something for the society. People leave their families, work for societies whole life. And there's so many stories. You go, motivational stories. One lady done this, one male member of done so much for society, schools opening, hospitals, and never heard about Krishna, never chant the name of Krishna. Janam tera baat hi beet gayo, tune kabahu na Krishna kayo. The whole life went like this, but never chanted the holy name of Krishna. That is Mahamoha, a grave attachment, Mahamoha. This is told by Maitri Muni to Vidur Maharaj. And then about the complete creation, they were discussing that how from the ignorance, out of disgust, Brahma threw off this ignorant body, and taking the opportunities, yakshas and rakshasas spring out and possessed that body, which continued in the form of night. So this night, day and night we talk, this night is created by the ignorance. Yakshas and rakshasas, they travel at that time. So there is a difference between yaksha and rakshasa also. Sometimes we say yaksha and rakshasa is same thing, but Srila Prabhupada is saying these yaksha and rakshasas, when they saw Brahma, they want to eat Brahma. So the child wants to eat the father, because Brahma was the creator, secondary creator. The original creator is Krishna. The primary creator is Krishna. Mukhya Karan is Krishna. The Gaun Karan, the secondary reason, the secondary creation done by Brahma on the order of Lord Krishna. So Brahma is not the Mool Karan. The Brahma is not the source of creation. Brahma is the secondary reason for creation. So the yakshas and rakshasas were running behind Brahma to eat. So those who told that eat up this fellow, they are called as yakshas. And those says, don't do it. So they become rakshasas. So there's a difference between yaksha and rakshasas. So yaksha want to eat, and rakshasa don't want to eat. So you can read it in the purport of third canto, chapter 20, in verse number 21. Purport, Srila Prabhupada mentioned the difference between the yaksha and rakshasa. So one who says eat up, they were called as yakshas, and one who says don't protect him, eat up now, so they were called as rakshasas. I told, sorry, don't who says so. Those who says eat up now, they will become rakshasas. Rakshas means one who eats human flesh, manav bhakshi, man eater. They are called as rakshasas. And yakshas, those who say go and eat, instructions given, they are yakshas. And yakshas are very powerful. They are very powerful, yakshas. So there are different kind of categories of preta, bhuta, ghost, yaksha, rakshasa, brahma rakshasa. So devotees become brahma rakshasas if they don't follow the instructions as it is. And most probably the Brahmin initiated devotees become the brahma rakshasas if they don't follow the rules and regulations as it is. If they break four regulative principles, don't chant, and they have reached to the level of Brahmin initiation. And if they do false activities, they become Brahma Rakshasas. Those who are initiated devotees and then they don't follow the four regulative principles, they become the pretas, spiritual ghosts, and they stay in the body of without the body, the soul has to survive. So that's a different issue, that's a different discussion. So this is how Brahma was laughing on the stupidity and finding that these shameless asuras want to eat me, and he approached Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Oh Krishna, please bestow your mercy and please save me from the sons, asuras, rakshasas I created, and they want to eat me. And then Brahma from the day created the demigods. So Devatas are the day and the Rakshasas are the night. And that is why there is so much of Devasur Sangram going on. And the Brahma prayed to Lord Krishna. And then Lord Krishna said, leave this body. You can't did the work given to you perfectly. You leave this body. And this you can read in this chapter completely. Then Brahma left that body. And then Brahma created new body was given by Krishna. And this is how this creation was going on and going on and going on. And discussion between Vidura and Maitre. Very deep, detailed discussion. So time is less. So I am ending up here. You can ask questions and then we can finish up. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. Prabhuji, we are taking 2 to 3 questions because already time is getting over. So if you have time, we are taking 3 questions only, 3 to 4 questions. Okay. So Prabhuji, question is from Akash Atrishya. He is asking about Hare Krishna, how to maintain balance between studying philosophy and studying pastimes. I am deeply inclined in philosophy first, but sometimes it feels too dry like Jnana Yoga. Kindly address this question. Hare Krishna.
So Jnana Yoga is not that we become dry up. If philosophy is a dry thing, then Sukadeva Muni, who is an exalted Vaishnava, speaking to Parikshit Maharaj, he could have skipped out the philosophical part of Srimad Bhagavatam, and he could have directly went into the pastimes of the glories of devotees like Dhruva, Prahlad, Parikshit, and Sukadeva Muni could have ended up Srimad Bhagavatam very easily in the form of a story. But even Sukadeva Muni went into the detail of Narka Loka in the Srimad Bhagavatam 5th canto, last chapter, and explaining about the 28 types of, there are thousands and thousands types of Narka, hell, and he's explaining it. And Parikshit is becoming agitated. No, Parikshit is also relishing. Explain me more. Though he know after 7 days I am going to die, and reaching the 5th canto means 3rd or 4th day is already achieved. And still, on the 3rd day of Srimad Bhagavatam, this person, Parikshit, is asking more details about Narka, hell, and everything, philosophical part. This creation, Brahma created, this created. Parikshit could have also said, I like to hear only the glories of Krishna, pastimes, relish. I don't want to go into the Jnana Yoga, this all knowledge. But we can't skip any part of Srimad Bhagavatam because the 12 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam are the 12 parts of Krishna himself. The 2 feet are the first 2 cantos, first and 2. The 3rd and 4th canto is the thighs of Krishna. 5th canto is the navel part of Krishna, the waist of Krishna. The 6th canto is the chest of Krishna. 7th and 8th canto are the hands of Krishna. 9th canto is the neck of Krishna. 10th canto is the face of Krishna. 11th canto is the forehead of Krishna. And 12th canto is the head of Krishna. So if you keep from 1st canto to 12 cantos in a line, you can have Krishna at your home. You can have Krishna at your home. And there is no requirement of installation, pran pratishtha. Without installation, Krishna is there. Who said this? Srila Rupa Goswami in Nectar of Devotion says, whosoever having Srimad Bhagavatam 12 cantos at their home, they are having Krishna residing in their home. Krishna at your home. So, how to manage? You have to read everything and relish everything in that time frame given by Krishna.
Okay, so Prabhuji's second question is from Shubham Srivastava. His question is, recently youth like me is indulging Mahapap like Instagram, Snapchat and social media. My question is, really is this Papa for entertainment? And if yes, please give me a way forward.
So what is Pap and what is Punya? Whatever done for our pleasure, even to reaching the Swarga Loka is called as Punya. Whatever good we do, helping others, feeding to poor, giving education to the poor, feeding food to someone, giving medicine to someone. It's good, but it give you punya. pious karmas, reactions. You go to Swargaloka. Shine punyam mrityulokam vishanti. You will come back to this material world after the pious cadets goes away. And then comes hell. When you go against the scriptures, you will not do anything according to the Shastras. You have to come back. You have to come back into this material world. So you go to Swarga or you go to Narka. You have to come back into the material world after completion of the punishments or the pious cadets. So Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or all whatever social media we have, it can be a boon and it can be a curse. It is used for neglecting, criticizing someone, it will take you to the hell. If it is done for some society work, it will take you to the Swarga. But if it is done for Krishna preaching, it can take you to spiritual world. And you will not get any reaction of the material world. Like I also available on Instagram and YouTube. If you go, my handle Prashant, Mukund, Das or Prabhu, you will find I am also available. There are so many Maharajs of ISKCON are available. Why? Because we are preaching through the social media. Maybe sometimes people just watching the reels or from Instagram and gets our 1 minute video where we are talking about Krishna. So people get connected. So there are so many people, lakhs of people connected to me through social media preaching. So it can be used like now we are doing ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya through Zoom, through YouTube. And so many people are listening in the morning hours. If the social media is not there, how can we reach to the entire world? We are reaching. So it's good if you use for preaching. And if you're using for material purposes, for your sense gratifications, it can take you to the hell. Then it is a papa. So using Instagram is not a papa. Using it for the purpose is a papa. Since material world, Prabhupada used cars. Those sannyasis do not use cars. Sannyasis do not use laptops. But in ISKCON, Prabhupada told each and everything belongs to Krishna. Isha Vashyam Idam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatam Jagat. Ishopnishad. Whatever is available in this material world, we have to use it for the service of Krishna. Then there is no sinful reactions. Even it is counted as service to Krishna, akarmaha, and you will not get any reactions of the any work done.
Okay, Prabhuji. So last question is from PR Das. He is asking Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Bhagavatam Canto 1 Text 1 Srila Prabhupada translates. Only because of him do the material universes temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature appear factual although they are unreal. Prabhupada mentions material universe as unreal or false or mithya. So what is the difference between the unreal, mithya nature of material universe mentioned here and the impersonalist mithya unreal of material universe when they jagat mithya?
I got the question. So on this material world, there vad means discussions. Today we discuss samvad, means both Maitre Muni and Vidur was talking about Krishna. So that is samvad. Vad means discussion. That can be vivad when it is opposite opinions, it's vivad. Adhyatmavad means spiritual discussions. Mayavad, when the discussion is completely engrossed by the illusionary world, it's called Mayavad. In Mayavad, people say that the formless God, the God is in each and every form. Whatever you say, Durga, Ganesha, or Shiva, it's each and everything. It is also Mayavad. The God is formless. Some societies say there is no God. God is power. This all completely comes in a package called Mayavad. Mayavadi bhashunle hailo sarvanash. So how do we identify he is a Mayavadi? Mayavadi having a proverb called Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya. Brahma is Satya and Jagat is Mithya. Brahma is genuinely available where the world is unreal. So similarly, Prabhupada is also saying unreal. So the question arises, does Prabhupada is saying this world is unreal means Prabhupada is also Mayavadi? It's a question. No. Mayavadi, Shunyavadi, both were delivered and liberated by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. How come? So there is word called Mithya And there's word called shadow. Like today we discussed in this conversation, shadow of Brahma from the ignorance created as a night, evening. So Prabhupada says this world is not false, it's unreal, means it's a shadow. If you stand in front of sun, till the time you are there, shadow will be there. Means if you are real, your shadow is also real, but your shadow is temporary for some time. The moment night comes, shadow does not appears. So mithya means false. Mithya means false. But it is not false, it's temporary. For some time it appears, but it goes away. When Pralay Kal comes, this complete creation goes away. Even the Brahma, after 108 years of existence, completes, goes away when the Pralay Kal comes. So this is temporary. It's unreal, but it is not false. So this is what Srila Prabhupada wants to mention, that what Mayavadi says, Brahm is only Satya and everything is Mithya. Whatever is Mithya, they eat food, food is not Mithya, still Mayavadi is eating food. If you say this Jagat is Mithya, don't eat food, food is Mithya. Don't be with your family members, your children are Mithya. Don't embrace them, don't talk to them, they are Mithya. Don't marry, because this marriage is Mithya, wife is Mithya, home is Mithya, parents are Mithya, then leave everything. So Prabhupada says, no, it's not Mithya. Mithya means does not exist. But this is temporary, unreal. It is not real. It's like a dream world. For sometimes we are seeing it, but after we wake up, it goes away. At the Pralay Kal, it goes away. So that's the difference between both. Okay, Rupan.
So we are ending this session over here. So thank you, Prabhuji, for being with us, for giving us your valuable time. Instead of so much busy in preaching, Prabhuji has given his time. He's taken out his time to preach Bhagavad Katha for ISKCON Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya. This Nekrian
My
Katha
father
was
is
very,
also hospitalized, so please all of you pray for him, so that
yes.
today maybe he got discharged from hospital. But I took a time. I did not want to skip the service of Srimad Bhagavatam. So instead of so much of family and issues also, I took up the service for pleasure. So please all of you pray for me, so that whole life I keep serving Srimad Bhagavatam like this. And this is the only desire of Srila Prabhupada. And I want to follow my Guru Maharaj mercy on me. And please, all of you pray for me, so that I can serve Srimad Bhagavatam as it is.
So thank you, Prabhuji. So his case Prashant Mukund Prabhuji ki Jai. So
All the
devotees, we
devotees ki
can,
jai, sab bhakt vrinda ki jai.
so
I'm
devotees,
coming again for one more session there. Na?
yes, Prabhuji. So we'll
Thank
have
you so
one
much.
more Nectarian Katha from Prabhuji after some days.
I will try to serve. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So devotees can stay. There is a small announcement for you. So devotees, every day we are sharing a small token of message where the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam is written. So all you have to complete the verses on daily basis. So we are sharing this message in the chat box or in the community. So you are requested to daily fill the form after reading the Bhagavatam. Yesterday also we have found the message of form that almost 500 plus devotees has filled the form. So the participants are 4,000. So we accept that all the participants are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, because the purpose of this marathon is to continuing the study of Srimad Bhagavatam on daily basis in your life. So please make sure you read Srimad Bhagavatam on daily basis and update the form. And those who have joined late in the community, there is a WhatsApp channel of ISKCON Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya. So I am requesting you to join that community channel so that you don't miss the updates or any messages which is important for you. So I hope tomorrow we'll meet at 7 o'clock at the same time by hearing this Nectarian Katha. So you can check the schedule and please come by 7 o'clock tomorrow. Hare Krishna.